Hello friends, welcome to LeggLife, the second in a row, like normal life at home here in Anchorage vlog that you guys get. It's been a while since we've done 2 in a row of these. Today's been a really good day so far. It is Thursday. Sherri and I both worked from home this morning, and then we actually got to go out for lunch together during the week. That doesn't always happen. Normally during the week, she's either working at home or working in the office, and we just don't have time to go do lunch together. Today we did, and it was so nice. I just left a meeting at City Hall, so that's taken care of. And now I need to go to one of my favorite stores in Anchorage. It is a camera shop down on 4th Avenue. It is called Stewart's Photo. I feel so spoiled that we have such a great camera shop here in Anchorage. And the reason I'm going is because on my trip to Colorado and New Mexico, I'm bringing my film camera. And I need black and white film. Whenever I shoot film, it's normally black and white. And there's something about the Southwest US that just feels perfect in that old grainy black and white. You know what I mean? So go to Stewart's, buy some film, and then get our day going. We'll go home later and see Sherri. I need to start packing for my trip. We have a literal mountain of clothes that we need to put away. So just another normal day vlog. This is my lucky day. A parking spot right in front of Stewart's Photo. Here we go into Stewart's. All right, you can see lots of film options here. These are what I'm looking for, the Ilford FP4 Plus. But look at this, they have so much film. I love it. And just so many cameras, bags, accessories, tripods, lighting. Like, honestly, any kind of video or photo stuff you need in Anchorage, Stewart's is definitely the place. Man, Stewart's Photo is the best. They had exactly what I wanted. I got 2 rolls of the Ilford FP4 black and white. I also had a new battery put on my camera, which is great, and got a lens cap because I did not have a lens cap for this lens. And this is primarily the film camera I use. I have 3 film cameras. This is like my daily shooter travel. It's the Pentax K1000. I bought it from a lady probably a number of years ago. She used it for years and years, and it was just so well taken care of. She loved it so much, but she just stopped shooting film. And so this is the one that I love. This is the one that I use. And now it has a lens cap. All right, I'm home. Sherri, hello.
Hi.
First time seeing you today. How are you?
Good.
How's work going?
Good.
You just plowing along?
Got my Taylor. Got my forms.
You got Taylor Swift? You got work stuff? You don't have a drink. Wait a second. Hold on, I brought you a drink. That's hilarious. I actually stopped at Starbucks and got Sherri a drink. I think I left it in the Jeep. Let me go look. It's so funny because yup, there's Sherri's drink. I was so confused. I was like, wait a second, why don't you have a drink? I brought you a drink. And then left it in the Jeep. Okay, hold on. There, now you have a drink.
Thank you.
Sorry. And I thought I would say hi to this one. She's been laying in the door in the sunshine, and she just got up, and who knows where she's going, but oh, I know exactly where you're going. Yep. I'm not sure if we've talked about this on the vlog, but for 15 years of Missy's life, I have been her person. Missy has loved me way more than she has loved Sherri. I'm the one she's always spent time with, always like, she's come to, she's just like, she has been my cat, and I have been her person. And Sherri has been allowed to live with us, essentially. But for the last few months, Missy, for whatever reason, has latched onto Sherri. Sherri's now her person. I think it's because I've been traveling and gone so much that Missy's like, well, I can't count on you. And it is just, Sherri's not mad about it. She's finally getting the love from Missy that I think she has wanted for the last 15 years.
I gave her life.
You didn't give her life. She's not your biological child. My gosh.
My biological cat.
Do want to let you guys know something. Sherri and I recorded a podcast last night that is like an hour long, and we laughed the whole time. It is about quirks and pet peeves we have with each other. Wow. And this video is posted on Friday. Our vlog is posting Saturday morning. So I will link down below to the LeggLife podcast here on YouTube and on Spotify, Apple, wherever you listen to podcasts. Go check out the LeggLife podcast because this Saturday's episode. I think it was hilarious for us. It involves naked peeing. It involves eating Chinese food when you're sick. It involves my inability to ever close a cabinet door ever, and lots of other quirks and pet peeves with each other. So go check that out. One thing I need to do before I leave is fill up my pills with, like, you know, daily vitamins, supplements, things that I take. Things like, you know, magnesium, B complex, turmeric, you know, all the fun stuff, because I'm old now. And so I'm gonna fill up 2 weeks of my pills. Getting older really does change things. It's like, these are the things you now have to think about when you're getting ready for a 2-week trip. Do I have enough pills? Dang it. 40s, ladies and gentlemen. Guess who's done with work for the day? Well, you're done with paid work for the day.
I'm done with paid work.
Because we have a mountain of clothes to put away. And also, look at all the, like, rainbows from the crystals in the window. Oh, it's the best. The sun is shining, like, right in our bedroom, which I love.
I do too. Because of the rainbows.
I know. I love it. Now, the plan is to tackle all of this, get the mountain put away. We're ordering pizza for dinner so we don't have to think about dinner. It'll be here in like a half an hour. Yeah. And then once the clothes are put away, I can start packing. Yeah. I couldn't even tell you how many loads this is.
I don't know.
It's too many.
Too many, because we're the worst.
We go through seasons where we're better than others. This has been
really hard, and it's always like it's always like the thought, like, as we fill up a single basket, do it, like, wash it, dry it, put it away, and it's easier to maintain. But it's almost like once we get like 2 or 3 baskets in, then it's just like, and then we just like keep piling it up.
All hell breaks loose. The thing that I hate the most about this is that I feel like I've been traveling so much that I feel like I go from living out of a suitcase to living out of a laundry basket.
I know.
And I hate that. And so, like, the next 2 weeks I'll be living out of a suitcase again. And then I come home and I'll live out of a laundry basket. Ugh. We're gonna get better about this one of these days. You know what? When we hit our 50s, I bet we are really gonna be good at laundry. And if it's not the 50s, I bet our 60s.
I don't want to put money on that bet.
I wouldn't either. All right, let's do some frickin' laundry. I think my plan is stuff that I know I'm gonna be packing, I'm not going to hang up. Like this shirt, I know I'm bringing with me. So I think I'm just gonna make a pile over here of stuff rather than like hanging everything up and then taking it down to pack. So this is going to be my 2-pack pile. And this is going to be my 2 curse while we tackle pile. So I was getting ready to hang up the shirt. And I was like, wait a second. On this trip, I'm going to Roswell, New Mexico to do weird alien stuff. And I feel like my Bigfoot conference shirt should go with me. Right? One of you guys actually got this for me. You went to, I think it was Donna, who went to the Great Florida Bigfoot Conference and sent me this shirt. And it is one of my favorites. It is Sasquatch walking a alligator. Look at this. This is coming to New Mexico with me for sure. And I don't know if we've talked about this on the vlog. Did we? How when I had the thought of going to Roswell, I was like, Sherri, do you want to go to Roswell and do alien stuff? You looked at me as if I asked you if you wanted to do the least interesting thing on the world, in the world.
I did, but it's fine.
You have no desire to go.
None.
Sherri, I'm going to go see the world's largest pistachio.
You know, and you're going to have a lot of fun doing that.
No desire for that.
No.
Well, I'll tell the aliens you said hello.
All right.
You can see we are clearly making progress on the mountain, starting to get it down into bite-sized pieces. Sherri, I got a question for you, though.
Yeah.
Is there any need for me to bring a pair of jeans or long pants? The weather forecast currently is basically upper 90s and hundreds all 2 weeks.
That sucks.
I'm gonna die. But, sure. Like, is it good to bring 1 pair of jeans?
Maybe if you want to take your mom to a nice dinner. You want to wear shorts.
I like that jeans are a nice dinner. Yeah. What's up, Alaskans?
It's nice for here.
Yeah, that's a good point. Maybe I'll bring
just one.
I think I'm gonna bring 1 pair of jeans, but here's my prediction. I come home in 2 weeks.
Don't wear them.
They're still in my bag.
Sure.
But I think I'd rather have them and
not need them.
Yeah.
Need them and not have them.
Okay, fine. I'll bring 1 pair of jeans. You're coming with me. We stopped for a little bit to eat dinner. We are back tackling the rest of it. These are all like undershirts I need to fold. This is my pile of underwear, unmentionables, and socks. I was just going to say, that's what I was going to point out. That sock with Maleficent, not mine.
Well,
But I think the rest of these, probably mine. That's my Mickey underwear. Stop looking. So these are all of the shorts that are in my 2-pack with me on this trip. There are 8 pairs of shorts. I don't feel like that's too many. One of them is a pair of swim trunks. I think that will work. And then I have like socks, underwears. I have shirts and like joggers, things I'll wear there. And then, you know, undershirts, more shirts. So I think I have a good idea on what I'm gonna bring. I wanna show you something. Don't mock me. All of these shirts right here, the exact same shirt in different colors. And this shirt I'm wearing, the exact same. And this shirt I'm wearing on the plane tomorrow, the exact same. They're like those quick, are you laughing at me?
Yeah.
They're like those quick dry shirts, and in the summertime, they are the best. In hot weather, they are the best. I get really hot and I sweat a lot, gross, I know, but just me. And these are my favorite shirts I've ever owned. And so every time I go to the store that sells them and they have a new color, I buy more. And so I am bringing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 of the shirts that 8 of the 11 shirts that I'm bringing are these. And I'm not even mad about it. Like, if you find something you like, buy it in all the colors. That's my approach. Now, there are some other things that I'm bringing on this trip that I cannot forget. One of them is this, one of my new favorite travel accessories. My friend Kelly actually told me about this. This is a fan that her and her family use on cruises. It's a little tiny USB fan, and I brought it with me on my last trip to Colorado when Sherri and I went. An absolute lifesaver. So this little fan has become, like, this is just now part of my travel items. So that is coming with me. But then, got all sorts of stuff in here, like, oh my gosh, like reindeer sausage sticks. And then there's a bunch of Alaska, like, boxes of salmon in there. There's wild berry product stuff. This is just kind of Alaska gifts for people in Colorado. So this needs to get packed as well. Other than that, I don't think there's a lot that I'm taking with me. You know, my mom actually stayed with Sherri and I for a while. This was years ago. Was it before we were doing YouTube? Maybe. And she had a bunch of her stuff here when she was kind of in the transition, moving to Colorado. And so when we would go see her, we would just sort of bring some of her stuff with us. But I think all of Mom's stuff is now at her home in Colorado. So I don't think there's anything else that I need to bring her. Just clothes, the reindeer sausage, the salmon, the gifts, that kind of stuff. I don't think I'm forgetting anything. Actually, there is one more thing I want to bring with me this trip. Since I'm going to be doing a lot of driving through Colorado, New Mexico, I'm actually going to bring some Bombas socks to give away to people that I see on the street, people who may need them. I've got a bag that's already open. I think there's like 8-ish pairs of socks in here, so I'm going to bring that and give them away along the way. And as far as shoes, I'm bringing 3 pairs. I'm bringing this pair of Crocs. I ordered these off of Amazon. My brother's the one who told me about these. They're like a rubber material, and these are so flippin' comfortable. These will be like my travel shoes, my walking around shoes. Then I'm also bringing a pair of white Nikes, which, if you watched the last vlog, I cleaned and they look much better. Very nice. And then I'm bringing 1 pair of flip-flops for, you know, pool, hot days, hanging out, that kind of stuff. So those 3 pairs, those are what I'll wear on the plane. Just like that, 2 weeks of clothes all packed into packing cubes. I'm not going to pull the suitcase out today. I'll pull that out tomorrow, get all of that in there. And look at that, you guys. The entire mountain of clothes tackled. And then I'm also bringing this book with me. It is a book that I've been working on for a while. You can see I'm mostly through with it. I really like it. I just have not given myself the time that I need to read. So I think I'm going to finish that on this trip. And then I'm going to bring this as my backup book. It's called Shutter, and it's actually set in New Mexico. And I love reading books or listening to podcasts about places that I am at or going. This is more of a, like, horror thriller than I normally read. And so I'm actually really looking forward to this. I think it sounds amazing. It's a forensic photographer in Albuquerque. So that's going to be book number 2. It is 8:15 at night. The sun is shining. It is beautiful. It is like 70 degrees still. I have to run by a friend's house and pick up a few. I'm helping her with an art creative project. And there's something I need to get done for her tomorrow before I leave town. So I'm going to pick up the pieces that I need for that, and then back home. I don't think tomorrow's gonna be too crazy for me. Getting packed tonight so that all I have to do is put stuff in a suitcase tomorrow makes it super, super simple. I have almost all of my work done. I only have maybe an hour of work tomorrow, so I feel like I have most of the day. And then I fly out tomorrow night, almost at midnight. I think it's like 11:45 or 11:50 that I actually leave. I am on the direct flight to Denver, which is awesome. Makes that flight so simple. So it's about 5-ish hours. I get to Denver about 7 a.m. with the time change. I'll get my rental car and start my 2-hour drive to Pueblo. Although, full confession, I think I'm actually gonna stop at Waffle House in Colorado Springs for breakfast. I love Waffle House, and I don't know anybody else that likes Waffle House. And so, Sherri will eat it, but she's not a huge Waffle House fan. And so I have a chance tomorrow morning, since I'll need breakfast anyway, might as well stop at a Waffle House. And I am mostly positive that Colorado Springs has one. So that is my Saturday morning breakfast plan, is Waffle House, and then nothing like starting a trip fancy, right? And then head on to Pueblo to be with Mom. I am planning on vlogging a lot of this trip. I am also planning on taking a lot of this trip just kind of for myself. So I'm not going to do like we do on some trips where I vlog everything and show you like everything I do. But I will vlog some on this trip, but I'm definitely gonna take some time just for me. After 8 p.m. and look how high the sun still is in the sky. So even though we are now in the middle of July, still in those long summer Alaskan days. Also, because we've had so much rain this summer, everything is so green. The trees are just like so full, so lush. So on days like today, it just makes everything look so beautiful. All right, and just like that, I got the goods. It was like a super nerdy art drug deal where it's like, met her at the end of her driveway. She shows up with like art books with drawings in them, hands them to me. I drive off. Very sketchy. I got a bunch of other stuff done today, like watering all of my plants, since some of them would be hard for Sherri to get to because they're in like hard places and high places like this. But I kind of put that back in crooked. That looks better. Look how good. I don't think you guys remember what this plant looked like when I bought it. It looks so amazing now. And this little ZZ plant that we keep on our coffee table has just about doubled in size. In fact, I haven't killed a single plant that I brought into the house. All of the ones are still alive, not only alive, doing really well, which is not what I thought I would say. I assumed for sure that I would kill them, that I would just murder them. I have never had good luck with plants, but for whatever reason, they're doing great. Even though it's almost like 9:30 p.m., we decided that we are going to record a podcast. We've already recorded the podcast that will go up tomorrow as you're watching this. Mm-hmm. Now we're recording one for next Saturday. Yeah. I don't know how long it's been since we actually did 2 podcasts in a row.
I don't know either.
Way too long.
Too long.
This one is going to be about, so we share a lot of our travels, obviously here on YouTube, but there was a whole life that existed before YouTube for us. Right. And so there's a lot of travel that you guys don't know about, even some travel that like we don't know about.
There was 10 years of our marriage vlog.
Pre-vlog, but then also like trips that we did before each other.
Right, but then like, there was 25 years for him, 25 years for me of life before our marriage. So
we're kind of talking about travel that you guys don't know about and that we might not even know about. So that's what we're gonna go record and do. We'll pick you guys up after we record the podcast. Yeah. Now would be a good time to go subscribe. Podcast has been recorded. Sherri Beth, how'd you think it went?
Good.
Yeah, it was fun, huh?
Yeah, it was. We laughed a lot.
We always do laugh a lot. It's one of my favorite things about the podcast is that it just feels so us.
It feels so us. I just spilled water everywhere.
What'd you do that for?
Well,
I thought you were making tea. Instead, you're making a mess. Making yourself some pre-bed tea.
Yeah.
How are you feeling?
Feeling okay. I just have this throat thing that's just sort of like hanging on.
Do you feel like you're getting better at all?
I do. So it was just kind of a whole like head cold.
Yep.
And it's just sort of settled in my throat.
Yep.
And I feel like it's just mostly during the day, it's mostly okay. And then like nighttime, it gets bad again.
Yeah.
And I think that, I was just telling Adam earlier today, I feel like it's because I'm like eating and drinking kind of throughout the day, and I'm drinking water throughout the day.
Yep.
And it just kind of keeps my throat like lubricated.
Yeah.
But then when I'm sleeping, I'm obviously not drinking. And so it like dries out and it gets really sore again. So then I wake up and it's really sore.
So it feels like every day you kind of start back over.
Yeah. So, and I just don't know
what to do.
What to do about that. So
I have an idea. So you're doing tea. I think your tea is missing some of this. I think you need to add some Woodford Reserve, like straight Kentucky bourbon, Sherry. Add that in there, it'll knock you out.
And also burn. Like
the bourbon?
My throat already hurts.
Maybe that's what you need. Maybe you need, nope, alcohol just to burn all the sin away. I don't know why. I don't know why.
Maybe.
Anyway.
Maybe.
Another thing I'm doing today is all of the sheets and like bedding on the guest bed downstairs, getting it all nice and clean. So I washed the blanket today. That just got out of the dryer. I have all these sheets and pillowcases in the washing machine now. I'm going to switch those to the dryer. And then I will make this bed tomorrow. And this bed and this bedroom will be all clean, ready to go while I'm gone. We're not expecting guests while I'm gone, but like, I don't know, you never know, right? And so I figured that rather than if we do have a guest, Sherri doesn't have to like get the house ready, get the guest room ready. It's just ready for anybody who may come stay. Also, what did you just say?
Well, I just realized the mug that I just pulled out of the cabinet says, keeping in mind that I'm drinking tea at night, it's mornings are for coffee and contemplation, which is a quote from Stranger Things.
Okay.
It just kind of made me laugh a little bit that I'm drinking tea at night and in mornings coffee.
Tea is for, no, evenings are for tea and
contemplation.
I guess it kind of works. We're heading back upstairs, getting ready for, well, I was going to say bed, but I still have to edit this vlog. And look at what we have right here. Hi, sweet Missy girl.
There's a nugget, baby.
There is.
Hi, honey.
And let me show you, it is almost 10:30, and look at that, still sunny, beautiful day. Also, Sherri, your weather forecast for while I'm gone, like the next 5 days are supposed to be sunny and beautiful.
We might actually get a summer.
Yeah, while I'm gone.
Well.
So rude. This is the last time they're going to see you in the vlog for a little bit. But you're going to be daily vlogging while I'm gone. Just kidding. While I'm gone, while I'm traveling, I will be sure to fill them in on how you're doing. Keep them updated on you.
I was thinking we could even just like FaceTime me.
FaceTime you into a vlog? I love this idea. So we'll make sure, we'll figure out a way to do that.
Because I probably won't vlog while I'm here because
that's true.
My life is very boring, but...
You're very cute though.
Thank you. But we can FaceTime because we FaceTime anyway.
Love that.
Almost daily.
And that will let them see your face in the videos. Yeah. So we'll figure that out. So you'll be back in the vlogs in a couple weeks.
Yeah.
And I'm so sorry, but you guys are just going to have me. I apologize. It's just going to be me for the next couple weeks of vlogs. Again, I'm going to vlog some of my time in Colorado. There's some things I want to do down there. I'm going to vlog some of my time in New Mexico. I want to show you guys Roswell, all of the quirky, strange alien stuff. I want to vlog some of my time in Santa Fe. One of the things that we actually haven't talked about is the fact that we are WorldMark Wyndham timeshare owners. Through the craziest situation, we didn't buy it. We were actually gifted it from some ridiculously generous friends of ours. We are WorldMark owners. We have never used any of our stays, any of our points to stay. And while I'm in Santa Fe, I'm going to be using some of our WorldMark points to stay at a WorldMark property. So hopefully more of that in the future. In fact, on that vlog, I will talk a little bit about the WorldMark story, a little bit about kind of ways that we hope to use our points, our timeshare points in the future. But surprise, we're WorldMark by Wyndham owners. And so I'm gonna get to stay there, and I can't wait. And I'm bringing you guys along. So love you guys. Thanks for hanging out with us on my last day getting ready. I feel really good about where packing's at, where getting ready for the trip is at. And I think I said this in the last vlog. I have I have a really strange feeling that this is going to be a really good trip. So many of my trips to Colorado in the past have been filled with uncertainty and just like questions. And so I almost get on the airplane unsure of what things will be like. I just feel really good about this trip. So friends, love you guys. Can't wait to bring you along. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next LeggLife video.